I'm going to pin myself. Okay. Okay, so today's topic is setting goals. And we are going to go little deeper into the word goals, okay? Because all this while, according to majority of us, goal is something as a point where we are supposed to reach, right? For all of you. But here, I'm going to give you a deeper meaning to it. Say, for instance, Anushri had some kind of um, what do you say? ಏನೋ ಒಂಥರ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಒಂದೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅನುಶ್ರೀಗೆ ಏನ್ ಆಸೆ ಟು ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಟರ್ಕಿ she would have seen some photos of Turkey and then she would be like, wow, Turkey is beautiful. I would love to go there. And that means future self of Anushri has visited Turkey. That's why that future self is giving a signal to this present self that start working towards it. It is possible. Making sense? Just raise your hand or I'll explain it again. Okay, I'll give one more example. So Navya has this urge or this kind of something like she wants to start a food business. That means Navya's future version or the future self has already done it. She's doing it. That's why there is a signal given to this Navya that it is possible. Start working towards it. You're going to own a food business. Okay, making sense? So now, how many of you are doing gratitude on daily basis? So gratitude is a must. Gratitude is like, along with graphotherapy, gratitude is a must. You have to do, if possible, do 21 sentences or you have to do minimum 10 sentences gratitude. So gratitude, you're going to see, you're going to start seeing major shifts in your mindset. So along with gratitude, here is the thing. You have to start writing your goals as well. So now let's come to goals. Uma, how do we set goals? Now, Veena was asking, okay, Veena had this question, right? So now let me explain. Now let me take Veena's example. Veena, can you share any of your, hey, why am I not getting this word? ಆಸೆನ್ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷಲ್ಲಿ? From that time, I'm feeling stuck.
Passion.
Yes, passion. Not passion. Navya, can you suggest me some word for aase?
Desire.
Desire. Yeah, desire. So when there is a desire in your heart, yeah, this is the right word. So when there is a desire in your heart, like you want to be independent. Right now, this is what is your desire, okay? You want to be independent where you don't need validation and you don't need confirmations, all these things. This is the core meaning is not about validation. The core meaning is you want to be independent. Okay. So if you want to be independent, think of all the things that is going to make you independent. First thing, financially independent, right? Second thing, you are confident. Only then you don't need validation, right? And for you to be a strong, independent woman, that is, you're confident. You're confident about about all the things that you're doing. You're confident about your actions. You're confident about your decisions. You're confident about your choices. Letter T. And also, even if we are making mistakes, we are not going to be too hard on ourselves. That is again confidence. Because we are going to tell ourselves, it's okay. This was a new experience. I learned something out of this. Next time, I'll see to that I'm not going to repeat the same mistake. Good. I learned this mistake right now. I did not learn this mistake. I didn't. Thank God that this mistake did not come to me with a lot of loss or lot of um, loss of money or whatever. So you are going to be so confident like this. You're not going to be too hard on yourself. What we all speak in our languages, fail faster. Fail as many times as you can so that we would have learned from all these things, and then we are going to take care of, we know that we are going to be successful, right? So if I'm telling you like, Veena, start being financially independent, you might be thinking, but I don't know, Uma, what are the things I want to do. So you can have goals like, I'm going to try this. Okay, where does my heart, where is my heart? Is it something to do with clothes, or is it something to do with food? Is it something to do with any other thing? Identify all that, give it a try, give it a try, and then see if it is working out for you. Fail faster so that you're good to reach your goal. But again, for all of you, I have to use one more sentence, that is, if you're doing graphotherapy on daily basis, it is going to take care of multiple things. And if you're doing gratitude, your mindset is going to change. And when I'm telling you that, if I'm speaking like this to a normal person, like, learn from your mistake, that person is going to be like, how can I let this go? I cannot let this go. It was a big mistake done by me. I cannot forgive myself. So these attitudes will not let the person grow. Making sense? So you need to be in a certain mindset, which graphotherapy is going to take care, and gratitude is going to take care, and these inner circle calls are going to take care. I am there to support you in all these things. And then what happens? You are in a better mindset because many people think that, for instance, I'll give you one example. Initially, when I tell people that, first take care of yourself, the focus is you. Understand yourself, because when you understanding yourself is the best investment according to me, because your only if your mug is full, you can pour it to others. If we are lacking, how can we give it to others? How can we show love to others? So there are multiple things that we need to take care to be in that state of mind. But initially, when I speak like this to others, no, they'll be like, Uma, that's so selfish. How can I take care of only myself? How can I invest on myself? If I'm investing, I have to invest on my kids' hobbies. I have to invest on properties. I have to invest on gold, because that is what our parents used to speak about when we were kids. Invest in properties, gold, silk saris, all these things, right? But now, if I'm telling invest on yourself, you'll be like, huh, how can I do that? That is the mindset right now. But you need to be in a certain mindset to understand all this and to start behaving in like this. Okay. And now I'm sure, Veena, from the day you joined, now you are in a certain mindset because you learned certain things in the inner circle calls, and certain things graphotherapy has helped you. And now I'm going to help you like kind of untangle the knots, okay? So we are going little deeper into goals. So we need to identify ನಮಗೆ ಏನು desire ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. What are those thoughts? Like while we are doing visualization, how do I see myself? How do I love to see myself? A healthier version, a confident version, and a more independent version, financially independent, multiple things, right? So if you see in your visualization and if you feel good about yourself, that is your goal. If your nervous system is relaxed while you visualize, that is your goal. Simple. If you see yourself in uh, a extraordinary way, and if you feel, how can I do that? When am I going to achieve that? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಾಡಿ uncomfortable ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ you're not there yet. I mean, it is possible, but keep a lesser version or visualize or keep a lesser goal so that your system is comfortable with it. It is just that we are not used to that version aste, that high version. Like, say now I'm earning in lakhs. If I have to think like 1 month 1 crore ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ my body will be like, Uma, how are you going to do that? You see all those questions. So I'll be like, Uma, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ, ಅಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಆ ಥರ. So and now what we are going to do, so you are going to keep your goals. Again, very easy. I'm going to explain it to you. We have our pillars, 5 pillars, right? Like when we started graphotherapy, we set goals, right? What we are going to do in health, what we are going to do in career, what we are going to do in spirituality, all these things. So take help of that. You just have to write 6 sentences, that's all. Every day. So this one I learned from one of my coach, Siddharth Rashekar. So he tells us he is not into gratitude and all. He's a businessman. I mean, he helps uh, entrepreneurs and business owners to set up business. So he tells us we have to write our goals every day. And my mentor, Imran is his best friend. So he learned many of his systems from Siddharth Rashekar. Siddharth Rashekar is entire, I mean, anyone in India knows Siddharth Rashekar because everybody have taken his help in setting up business. So when you all set up business, let me know. I'm going to direct you to who are the people that are going to help you establish your system and all that. Okay. Now, if you think like, okay, I am, okay, I want to start discovering. I want to start my business. That is the first step of starting your like that desire, and then it is up to you. Think of your strengths that you got to know in handwriting analysis. Keeping your strengths in mind, look around it. What are the things that I can do keeping my strength? Because your strengths are your power. So make the best use of your power. You have a superpower, make the best use of your superpower. And when you are working with your power, it is going to work out beautifully for you. Okay, making sense? So every day we are going to identify our goals. Let it be. Oh, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಗೋಲ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ. For now, if your system is comfortable with that goal, let it be. And then you can go to the next level. So every day, and for people who are not making money, have a number in your mind. What is that number that you want to make? Or even for people who are making money, what is that number that you desire to make every month? You can visualize it, you can write it in your goals. I'll tell you how it is going to work scientifically. Scientifically, there are certain neuron pathways in our brain, right? So our neuron pathways, the network is different right now. And whatever network we are in right now, that is how our patterns are, our behaviors are, our thinking, all our personalities are. And when we have to change, when we are dreaming big, what happens? It restricts it because the network is already formed. Like how we have hair in our head, no? Same way there are multiple neuron pathways. So what we are going to do, we are going to create new network. So when we create new network, it is going to become normal for us. It's only the starting thing that is going to take time. And how we can make it normal? By being very consistent about the goals, by being very consistent about graphotherapy. And then new neuron pathways are created. And when you see, and then when I see 1 crore per month, it is very normal for me. Making sense? Okay. So now, I'm sure now you all are thinking, oh, okay, is it possible for me also? Oh, even I can do it. Oh, even I'm going to become my highest version. Yes, definitely. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, please ask me. It can be any question.